Now, beards are a long-run symbol of masculinity and male style. However, there's one thing that most people ask themselves when they're considering growing a beard, and that is, do beards make people look older? Today, let's dive into the science, stories, and culture of beards to see if we can answer that question definitively. Let's first start talking about the perception of someone who has a beard. Chances are, if you or a relative or someone that you just know has grown a beard before, you've probably heard someone else say something along the lines of, "Wow, he looks so much older with that beard." But is that really true beyond just a single person's opinion? And perhaps more importantly, exactly how much older on average does a beard make you look? Now, we can answer that second question based on a study that was conducted in 2013. In this study, individuals were shown a combination of images of celebrities who both had a beard and were clean shaven. People estimated that the bearded version of those celebrities were advanced in age by approximately 8 years. And as an average, this is a huge jump and is pretty telling to answer that question about whether beards make you look older. But now let's talk about why this happens and what the social stigma around beards is that causes this kind of idea. Now, the reason someone could look at someone else with a beard and overestimate their age could be a variety of factors. First and most obviously is probably the idea of maturity. Historically, beards have often denoted a sense of experience and wisdom. And this is in no small part as to why modern culture and media often portray the wise old man as having a long white beard, almost looking like a wizard. Additionally, facial hair often alters the appearance of the face in general, changing the contours and creating hard lines and shadows where there originally may not have been, which adds to the enhancing of a person's age. Now, another obvious factor is to determine how old a beard makes you look, or how much older a beard will make you look, is dependent on the beard's color and the beard's texture. Any amount of gray in a beard is a dead ringer giveaway as to the age or the enhanced age of that person, and will often make a person look older than they originally would have without it, which is why beard dyes and beard colors exist. Beyond just appearance, let's talk about how people who have grown beards are treated after growing that beard. A lot of people say that they are treated differently, perhaps with more respect or more consideration of their opinion, and we actually have a full video about why men with beards on average earn more money in their service-based job positions than men who don't have beards. And this once again feeds into the idea of trust that a beard gives in terms of a person's wisdom. Now let's answer kind of an offshoot side question that you may have regarding the general question about whether beards make someone look older, and that is, what kind of beards make someone look older? Do longer beards make someone look older? And it probably wouldn't surprise you to say that the answer is yes. A longer beard will typically make a person look older than a shorter or medium length beard will. And the reasons for this are fairly obvious. Longer beards take longer to grow, so you may see someone with a longer beard and think that they have reached maturity sooner than someone without. Therefore, they must be older to have had that length of time to grow that beard. The other reason for this has to do with what I mentioned in regards to pop culture and media. It's almost exclusively the men with the long beards that are considered the wise old men or wizards, like I mentioned. And the combination of these factors make it easy to understand why longer beards are considered age enhancing as opposed to their shorter or medium length counterparts. The last thing I really want to talk about today in regards to beards and how it relates to age is beard trends and just facial hair trends in general. You're going to have to keep in mind when growing a beard that certain styles and beard shapes and the way you rock it and all that stuff could also associate you with certain groups that change how people perceive you in general. Various subcultures alone can vastly shape how someone is perceived by the outside world. For example, if you have beards that align very closely with current fashion trends, you may be seen as more trendy, younger, or contemporary by that context. Whereas beards that are uncommon, unkempt, or anything like that can often portray a different set of ideals. And for what it's worth, although this shouldn't be as much of a consideration as it may seem, just based on what I'm talking about, because you should just rock whatever facial hair beard style you like, keep in mind that the style you choose to rock is going to affect how people view you. And just to give you a short example, short, to medium length beards are really kind of in nowadays, whereas if you rock something like a goatee, you may be considered a bit older just based on the different ideals and the period of time at which that goatee was at one point the in style. Ultimately, whether you decide to grow a beard that's going to be right for you will depend on whether you can grow one in the first place that you'll be happy with, and whether that's something you care to do to your appearance at all. Younger men may enjoy the sense of maturity and the older look that a beard may give them, whereas older men may not. But I think it's safe to say that although beards may age us some, they have also a kind of timeless appeal to them. So if that's what you're looking for, go grow a beard, enjoy it. That's pretty much all I can say. If you guys like this video, please hit like and subscribe. It really greatly helps out the channel, and we're trying to grow this channel, make it really kind of a community for men out there. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, place those in the comments. We'd love to get back to you or make other full videos if you'd like to see them on this channel. And I just want to say thank you again for watching. I will see you in the next video.